A lot of our identity is built around like a no true Scotsman fallacy.
So go back and watch that video because they do a really good job at deconstructing what is happening on the left and having issues that we have in the whole movement. And that is the biggest thing that is the problem on the left, is the whole no true Scotsman fallacy. I myself have caught myself doing the no true Scotsman fallacies, like saying, oh, well, that's not actually socialism, or they didn't, do that right. That's not how actual socialism works. And it is apparent with what's going on with Eddie of Midwestern Marks and his interview with Oliver Anthony. And, Eddie is correct that we need to unite under the thing as workers and as the working class, and sometimes our petty opinions can get in the way of things, but that doesn't ignore that we do have these hierarchies and these systems and ways of thinking that are extremely problematic. As socialists and leftists, ultimately, we are motivated by dismantling and analyzing systems of oppression and hierarchies that have caused a lot of pain throughout history. And like the previous creator, the point that they made is that if you go far enough into these leftist rabbit holes, you will end up in very dark spaces. And I think that is the biggest issue with a lot of people and their political ideologies, is that they don't remember and analyze and deconstruct the hierarchies in which our countries and our societies and cultures are founded on. Just like what happened in the past with trade unionists and socialist movements ignoring the plight of black people in America, and this causing a divide of the black nationalist socialists and then the white trade unionist socialists, and them ignoring the solidarity that they should share, instead of looking at like, oh, we need to preserve the solidarity of the movement and we need to not focus on the racial issues, when that is entirely incorrect. The racial issues are important because capitalism uses these racial and gender and classist structures and ideologies and hierarchies to achieve what it wants. And capitalism ultimately is motivated by profit at the expense of others, which means it has to have a hierarchy. Just like people on the right, if you're a Democrat or a left-leaning liberal, you can be pro-capitalist and still anti-racist and pro-trans and pro-gay and pro-women. You can still be that, but you're still not analyzing and deconstructing that capitalism in and of itself is a system and a hierarchy of oppression. And so, like the creator saying, instead of getting caught up in our pure ideologies, we really need to recognize the hierarchical systems that we are ingrained with. Me as a European descended white American male, and I need to remember that even though I want to abolish the system of oppression that has kept people from achieving equality and proper access to resources, I still need to remember that I was raised in a society that viewed women and black people and non-heteronormative people as lesser than and deserving of denial of these resources. And I need to remember that I will accidentally perpetuate these negative stereotypes or these negative hierarchical systems. And so as leftists, we have to remember why we're doing this. We're doing this to eliminate, deconstruct, and analyze these systems of oppression so that we can make sure that everybody has better access to resources that we as humans deserve.